Welcome everybody to the Tuesday night chart chat live stream. We're going to be talking about some of the hottest stocks right now. Well, the main thing is our billionaire penny stocks. Logic, Visby, Doc, SHG, Fans, ESE, CBDT, PKK, all the usuals. But let's start off with if you are not on our if you're not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, you're missing out. You should also subscribe to our Telegram. It is still free for a limited time. Telegram. The link to the Telegram app is in the video description. There's a link to whatever, all our social media links. So click there to Wall Street Reporter links. That'll give you access to Twitter, YouTube, or everything we have. But definitely subscribe to Telegram. I'll tell you why you want that. Because we put out a Telegram alert this morning on FUBO. Stock was about 30 bucks. A lot of people gave this up for dead recently. And this is actually a former client. FUBO was a former client when it was called FaceBank. Back in, they started with us last February. Stock was about $8, $9, I think. And so yeah, you could have gotten in $9 even as late as July. It merged with FUBO TV, so FaceBank became FUBO. Excuse me. Now it's on the New York Stock Exchange. Hit a high recently of $60. I think it's going to go a lot higher. Again, they're not a client; they were a client. Technically, we have a position in this, so it's it's not an independent opinion. But I do think this stock is going to go higher. Why do I bring up FUBO? Why? Because if you missed out on FUBO, okay, and you're probably kicking yourself. Why didn't you buy FUBO at $8 when we introduced this, a couple months back? I think you definitely do not want to miss out on Fans. FANS. Okay, look at this. This is the bat signal today. This thing is ready to explode. Again, look at that Q reversal day. We've had this type of thing happen before. We did get faked out a couple times. Similar chart pattern, although I think this is, pretty, we're usually right about half the time on these. Or maybe we're wrong 103% of the time. But again, FUBO is a stock that we introduced at about 22 cents. Hit a high of about $1.25. It's about $1 and change now, right about $1. This is FANS in Canada, FUNFF over the counter in the US. I think we're going to see 250 plus $3 Canadian, so 250 US very quickly. I think this is going to be a big winner. Again, this is a client of Wall Street Reporter. All the stocks we're talking about, for the most part, are clients of Wall Street Reporter, so see the disclaimers and all the other stuff. Nothing here is a recommendation to buy or sell securities. Do your own research, as they say. What else can I tell you? Yeah, so read that disclaimer, all right? These stocks are very risky. You could lose all your money. So that is what's happening with FUBO. Fans. So if you missed out on FUBO, Fans is your next best bet, I believe. We may actually have. Stay tuned. We're going to have some merchandise soon. I am not at the Wall Street Reporter location. I'm at a undisclosed location right now, like Dick Cheney. There we go. Oh, you like the voice text? Okay. So yeah, Telegram. We had some very good stuff on Telegram. So if you're not on Telegram, you are missing out. The link is in the description below. And definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber yet. Okay, let's pop into Tesla. So I'm looking at a couple. We're going to start off with some of the big names. and then we'll dive into our client companies. So Tesla, again, this is a stock that about a month, when was it? About a month ago, I think it was about a month ago that I was asked about it, and I said the chart, again, I hate the company, I love the stock chart, right around here at that $500 mark, maybe a little bit less. I said it was going to 1,000. I said it was going to 1,000. 2.5 months later, we are, no, not even 2 months later, basically. We're at 2 months, and we are getting close. 849. I think it's going to go higher. I think it's going to go to 1,200, maybe even, might go to, I mean, it might go significantly higher. It's going to go north of 1,000 at this point. I think we're going to see 1,200 plus. So it's not over for Tesla. And then, okay, so why we mentioned Tesla? Because, yeah, $1,000. Let's see, 1,200. I think 1,400, 1,200, 1,400. We'll see. Look, you know, we'll have to revisit it. We'll have to revisit it. When it gets there, because again, everything changes. I mean, hey, a week from now, who knows what happened? Now, okay, so NEO, it is a stock I said was a short, but I said NEO would be a short as a hedge. So if you'd want to do like a 10-to-1 ratio with Tesla, and so NEO I've been wrong on, okay, meaning it has gone higher. So I think I said it would be a short right around the 50, right around that this point over here, the 56 mark, whatever it was. It dropped, and then it's come back. It's at a new high right now, and I think actually NEO is going to go higher, but it's not as good a stock as Tesla. So, I mean, Tesla's really the leader, and so if you did that short, you did like a 10-to-1 ratio, you'd still have like your $20 spread, which is really good. Basically, it's almost, I don't want to say it's risk free, but it's basically it's a it's kind of like an arbitrage situation. So why we're talking about these stocks, because again, these are the speculative leaders, and they will be very bullish for our stocks. Twitter, I put out a thing on Twitter. I think Twitter is a great short right now. I think Twitter is going to crash. I think we're going to see $25 on Twitter next couple of weeks, maybe. I think it's game over. They have the Trump curse on them. They got the Trump curse they got the Trump curse because they how do you censor a U.S. president? I mean, it's ridiculous. The whole world has become ridiculous. I don't even want to get into it, but anyway, look, Twitter is going to come crashing down, and I think it's a good short, even if you're neutral in the company, just in terms of as a hedge against other positions, because it is kind of it's a weak bellwether in the tech space. They're not a real leader. I mean, they're really that company has been kind of lagging for 4 years. Dwight, I'm glad you like it. Enjoy the subscription to Telegram. While it's still free. NEO could pull back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Look, NEO is, I think it looks like it's going to go higher, to be honest. I'm not crazy about it, but I think if you like the EV space, you'd want to be a long Tesla, maybe short NEO. So let's look at Logic. Okay, so here is one of our bellwethers. Again, hey, this is a stock that we've introduced at around 350, right around here, back in late July. Hit a high of $14 recently. It's pulled back. If you followed our Twitter on Friday, we said $8 was a buying opportunity. Thursday, we said it was a buying opportunity, $8. And there's a big short squeeze going on, big epic short squeeze going on. 938. So you would have made about a buck. Well, it was a 948 today. Yeah, you would have made about a buck 50 so far in a couple days. Not bad. So Logic is going to start trading in Canada soon. And I think Logic is going to be a $40 stock. So it's a good place to get in. Yeah, I don't see any EV stocks in the microcap space that are good. I don't see any legitimate ones right now. Soon. So let's see here. Yes, Logic is looking good. Fans. I want to pull up. Okay, no, actually, I'm going to go to Visby. I'm going to go to Visby. By the way, I'm not going to cover every stock tonight because I just my throat is kind of sore right now from, I don't know, maybe talking too much. Okay, so Visby is looking good. We had a little bit of a pullback. I think it's going to consolidate in this area, 75 cents to 95 cents for the next maybe week or so, and then it's going to break out much higher. I think we're going to have the CEO back on soon. Yeah, I think it's going to go above. It might take about a week or two. It might take about a week or two for Visby to get over $1. Okay, so let's see here. We got SHG. I actually thought SHG would be breaking out today. It has not broken out today. SHG. Where's SHG? Oh, I'm going to do the US. This thing is not working right now. Okay, so US symbol. Yeah, it's a down day here. I think we're getting a bit of a consolidation here in this buck 15 US. Again, this is the US chart. So take a look at this. This is a short-term chart. I think we're right at the key support level, $1.05. I think looks like we're gonna bounce off there, maybe buck 15. And then the resistance here is at $1.20 US. So when it breaks $1.20, if when it breaks $1.20, it's going to head to buck 50, $2 pretty quickly. That's US. So Canadian is, I don't know, 250. Let's see. I think Solo's a scam, to be honest with you. Yeah, SHG is going to be a massive winner, in my opinion. How far was, I don't know, some people, the problem with CBDT is right now, the biggest problem this has is some of the shareholders right now. I mean, I don't know, this has attracted lately, like, I don't know, newbies or people who are like, I don't know, complete idiots or something, like who expect that the stock should be going up every day, like 10%. I mean, I saw some of the comments on today's live stream where they were saying, "Why is the stock not going up?" This is the kind of question that people were asking when the stock was 10 cents or whatever. This is guys, don't be ridiculous here. A stock is not supposed to be going up. It's trending. I don't know, what does that mean? It's trending on Yahoo. You got followers on message boards. I don't know, but yeah, he had a massive audience today. I actually, I was actually surprised that there weren't, some more substantive. I was hoping to be more substantive questions. Yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, why is the stock not going up? Why is it going down a nickel?" I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the stock just jumped from, what was it? We introduced this at a nickel back in October. Okay, it hit 40 cents. It was 25 cents a week ago. This is the Canadian. It's almost 38 cents today. It's not going to go up every day. It's going to stocks half the time. Stocks are just flat. They're only trending maybe 25% of the time. They're trending one way or the other. So, here's what's interesting. CBDT is actually it's in this consolidation phase right here, which I think I've been talking about this. It's probably normally these things last 6 to 8 weeks. I think with CBDT it's going to be quicker. So we might still be in a consolidation here for the next week or two, maybe faster. But if you think that CBDT is going to be $1, next Tuesday just because you bought it yesterday, I have bad news for you. It's not going to be $1 tomorrow. Okay, it might take a few months. Yeah, so that's what's happening. So it is these so this is CBDT is doing the normal thing. Also, by the way, a lot of people bought. When did a lot of people buy CBDT? The people were smart. When did they buy CBDT? Or again or whatever. They bought it last week, when we announced the live stream was coming up. The idea is you buy the rumor, sell the news. So a lot of people may have gotten in at 25 cents, just to make a quick 10 cents, quick 50% or whatever, and they're out of it. They'll get back in, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So that's I have no worries about CBDT right now. CloudMD. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I think it's in the it's at the support level. I'm expecting it to go up. I've been wrong for the last month. It's been stuck. This could be a great place to be getting into it. The moment some of you guys give up is when the stock is going to explode to $5. I firmly believe it's going to be a $4 or $5 stock in the next few months. Dr. Hamza will be back, I think, next week. From what I understand, he was I think he was on vacation the first week of January. Guys allowed to take a vacation. I think a lot of people actually took off. What is Doc? I mean, I don't know. What Todd? Just because you own the stock, I mean, it's supposed to triple every day. It's doing the normal thing. This is what happens. These stocks consolidate. Let's take a look at peak. Hopefully this. There we go. Okay, yeah. So peak is today wasn't a. I don't. It's kind of again. This thing is consolidating. It's looking for some direction right now. It's looking for some direction. Waiting for. They had some good news this week. I think we're going to have Johnson back on the live stream. And again, this thing looks. It's the uptrend is still intact. Actually, it's better because it had a nice bounce. People were worried when it kind of did that retracement down to almost $1. Last month, a lot of people panicked around that time, about $1.25, and here we are back. So I think, look, let's see. It's going to go maybe 250 or so. What else? So we got those. Logic, I showed you. Logic is looking good. Peak is looking good. CBDT. Fans. SHG. Did I pull up SHG? No, not yet. Did I? I don't know. I'll pull it up again. Yeah, so SHGFF, I think, is going to be breaking out. We're going to have a big winner here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to fans again. This is a stock that I think could be. By the way, ESC also looks good. I think it's the chart is consolidating. We're gonna have him back next week, I think, for an update. Let's see. Yeah, Trip is also looking good. I'll pull up. We'll pull up that stuff. I think right now for this week, purely from a technical standpoint only. Okay, this has nothing to do with anything else. Nothing to do with any fundamentals, whatever. Fans, I think, is one of the best positioned for this week for next 10 days for a quick run. Yeah, Visby's looking good. Yes, everything. So things are in very good position. What else? What else do we have here? Fans is going to be on the live stream for Thursday. So Thursday we're going to have Scott and Darius on with Fans Unite. Trip will be back next Friday. You heard it here first. Yeah, and they're raising a ton of money. So yeah, Trip is definitely holding up well. Project X to be announced soon. By the way, have you guys seen? Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of new companies. We're gonna be debuting probably next week on our. This is gonna be on our kind of Discovery Day platform. So these are companies which I think are interesting. They could be, again, they could be easily 10 baggers. They don't have all the kind of things specifically that we need for the next super stock thing, but they could be, very, very big. And I think I'm going to have, what do you call it? Our new analyst. Have you guys seen Andrew? He just did an interview with Frank Holmes. Talking about crypto and gold. Check out our YouTube channel. It has a couple of those interviews with Andrew. So Andrew is going to be doing those interviews. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Let's see here. Yeah, we had some really interesting stuff. He had an interview with he had an interview with Frank Holmes. He had what do you call it? He had an interview with this guy talking about the fourth turning. I mean, very deep stuff. I mean, very, very, very bright guy. So yeah. Let's see here. Doc is going to go to $1,000 tomorrow morning, short term. I mean, I know as long as you own it, it's going to go to 1,000 tomorrow. Okay, so what else? Okay, so we're going to be announcing a couple of new stocks next week. We might have a few, which I think, again, those are going to be the Discovery platform. So just so Andrew is going to be handling those, again, what's the difference between the Discovery stocks and Next Super Stocks? Well, Next Super Stocks, you guys have seen. I have a whole list of criteria. They got to meet like 6 different criteria. However, look, we've had a couple of stocks that, frankly, started off as Discovery Day stocks, and then they moved up, like Visby. CBDT, I think, also started off as, ironically, is so. we've had stuff that I didn't think was going to be amazing, and it became amazing. And then also, look, I passed on a deal last month, which 6 weeks ago, which I thought was was interesting, but I didn't think it was like it had everything going for it, and the stock is up 800%. So I don't want you guys to miss out on those. I just thought the thing was a little bit like overvalued or not enough going on, but the thing went from like 2 cents to, I don't know, 15 cents. Very annoying. So I don't want you to miss out. That's going to be the Discovery Day platform. Okay, Paul, super chat, $5 Canadian psychedelics ETF. I guess I'm gonna have to pull up the trip chart. Okay. Okay, so Trip is looking good. It's consolidating here. I think it's gonna it needs like a little bit of a push. I think it's gonna get it needs like a little bit of a tailwind right now. to push it over that 35 cents. It's gonna be consolidating here in the low 30 range maybe, and then once it breaks, look, I think the next break above 35 cents, it's gonna be 50 cents plus. The million baggers, whatever you're buying, Adam, is gonna be the million bagger for sure. Let's see. FCO. Again, I don't like looking at their chart because it's such a fresh chart. There's not enough data. I can't make any comments on it, really. I can't make intelligent comments on it. The fundamentals are look, you guys know what the fundamentals are. It's a great, let's see. Yeah, Trip has listen, a lot of these things have a lot of shares up. What difference does it make? Okay, so that's it. Thursday, I'll see you guys on the live stream for fans. Again, I think this is going to be one of the big movers this week. If you're not a subscriber yet to the channel, click the like button, the like button for the YouTube. Subscribe, and you'll get all the notifications. In the video description down below, we have links to our Telegram, the Telegram app, the Discord, Wall Street Reporter, all that other good stuff. This when will Doc will be $10 tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay, guys, thank you for the live stream. Thank you for the super chat. I'll see you Thursday.